G'day everyone, welcome back to another video. Now, we're reacting to Jacinta Allen speaking about crime in Australia. If you didn't know, Australia has a crime boom at the moment, especially in Victoria, where the Premier Jacinta Allen will be speaking on in this video. But it's getting so bad in Victoria that they had to ban the machetes, because people kept attacking each other with machetes so much that they banned the machete. Do you think people are scared of owning a machete because it's illegal, if they're willing to already cut someone up with it? I don't think so, but that's the left-wing logic in this country. They blame the knife instead of the people. They don't arrest the people, they let them out on bail. Yada, 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 we suffer. But anyway, like this video, subscribe to the channel. We're nearly at 25,000 subscribers. Let's try and get there. If you're a true blue Aussie, want to speak up for what's right, make sure you join the channel. It means a lot to me. But let's get into this video and to see what Victoria is going to do to stop crime.
Now, too many young people at risk of offending are just not getting the help they need when they need it.
The young people need help. The criminals need help that are at risk of offending. This suicidal empathy, people that are criminals of any age, they're at risk of being a criminal. If they're being a criminal and doing crimes, they're robbing people with knives, stealing cars. These aren't like shoplifters I'm talking about. These are serious crimes that happen non-stop in Victoria. Yet these children, as she calls them, a lot of them are 16, 17, don't get any consequences. Criminals like this do not react to kindness. And, oh, you're doing okay, it's okay, we'll help you, we'll give you a program. They need strength. And that's what this country is lacking in.
That has to change, and that's exactly what our Violence Reduction Unit is doing. It's expanding mental health services, delivering a new approach to mental health care in Melbourne's West, focusing on young people and diverting them away from crime. It's also expanding and supporting new community support groups across Melbourne, from Dandenong, Brimbank, Melton, Wyndham Vale, Casey, Cardinia, Banyule and the City of Melbourne, working with young people from multicultural communities to connect them in to training and job opportunities. Because the best way to reduce crime is to stop it before it starts, changing the path of a young person's life and also keeping our community safe. Now,
So you might say I'm being a bit harsh. It sounds good. Yeah, we're going to help these people, yada, yada, yada. But once they do the crimes, they don't hold them accountable. They have the same approach. She's saying it's to prevent crimes. We're going to help people in the multicultural society. Fucking what's going on with multiculturalism? Hasn't fucking worked, has it? Like, look at all the crime that's going on. Look at all the division, the hatred. It's getting out of control. But she's out there saying, you know, we're going to stop it before it starts. That's good to say. But once it starts, you need to crack down on it. But this Labor government has shown over and over again that the community safety is not important. Criminals and people that have come over here that hate our country are more important. That's what their actions have shown. And that's why the Australian public is sick of Labor. One Nation is on the rise. The Liberal Party is out because they haven't shown any difference to Labor. They're not addressing the main issues that we're having. So Jacinta Allen coming out here saying, you know, we're going to, give these programs to help educate people and stop people. When I grew up in Australia, when I was 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, I knew not to stab people with machetes. I didn't need to be educated on that. If people are coming here with cultures, they need to be educated not to rob people and stab them. That's not a good sign. We shouldn't have that in our country. It's not our job to educate basic human decency. If we need to educate that, there's already major issues in our country. So this woke ideology of saying we need to help these people, help them, isn't working. I did a video not long ago about a 16-year-old who stole a car, robbed someone, ran someone over and killed them, and they didn't spend any time in jail. That is the leadership. That is why they're laughing at you, Jacinta Allen. Do you think these little criminal gangs care about your kindness and helping them? They love your approach. They go, look, we can do anything we want and we don't get in trouble. And the ringleader criminals say we can use the kids because idiot politicians like this won't lock them up. Even if they've offended multiple times, they still don't get locked up because it's the machete's fault. It's not the people's fault. It's not someone coming in who doesn't understand and needs to be educated not to stab people's fault. What is going on in Australia where these words sound so ridiculous out of my mouth when I'm saying them, but it's the reality I live in? Like, can I wake up and be back in the country I know where 16-year-olds, worst they'll do is push each other at the beach? Now there's knife gang wars on the street and stealing everyone's cars every night. Like, how is this even possible? How can we move forward as a country when we have weak leaders like this that won't hold criminals accountable? These people do not respond well to kindness. They do not respond well to saying, it's okay, we'll give you another chance. They need strength. A lot of these countries, if they have come over here, but even if they haven't, they only respond to strength because they go, we can just take advantage of you, use you. You don't discipline us. Especially young men, they need boundaries and discipline. Having this, it's okay, you don't know any better approach isn't fucking working. It's not working, and it's making the communities unsafe for Australians, and we shouldn't have to feel unsafe in our own communities because you don't want to discipline these people and implement the laws that we have. What happened to adult crime, adult time? That doesn't exist. They kept saying they've got to crack down more on crime. That doesn't exist. All they've done lately is ban the machete and ban people's speech. That's not cracking down on people getting robbed every night. Knife attacks all the time. Like, this is the reality of Australia now, and it's because of weak leaders. If you just round these people up, lock them up, and if they're an immigrant, deport them straight away, you wouldn't need to re-educate people not to do crime. It's not a culture we're used to in our country. And it's why these weak, woke leaders are so stupid. They can't even understand that. But it also doesn't affect their communities. They're out there in their gated communities, doesn't hurt them. So why do they care if there's crime on the street? They can feel good saying we set up a program to help criminal children do better. It's like, but then when there's someone on the street that gets run over by a car, of a stolen car from a 16-year-old, oh, well, it's not, I don't know. You know, you got to let him out on bail. He didn't know. He didn't know you couldn't steal a car and run someone over. Like, this is the logic of these woke politicians that don't live in the real world. They don't live in the working class world where you have to deal with the consequences of the laws they're implementing. They're letting this run rampant. It's only getting worse and worse, but it doesn't affect them because they're in their gated communities and they have their security, all this stuff. Why do they care? It's not like someone's going to smash their window, kick in their door with machetes and steal their car at night. No, that only happens to people like me and you. But they don't care about that. And the Labor government, among many things, has proven they do not give a shit about the normal Australian people. And that's why people are moving away from them. So it's time we keep speaking up, keep calling this out. I think it's ridiculous that the Labor government is not cracking down on this crime. You could fix it up very quick if you lock up a bunch of these people. There's common offenders that get let out 10, 20 times on bail. Just lock them up. What are we doing, people? What are we doing? Anyway, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Comment down below what you think about this. Do you agree? Do you not agree? Do you think we need to be softer on crime? Keep letting it run rampant? Do you think we need to crack down on it? What do you think? Join to be a member if you want these videos early and show some extra support. It would mean a lot to me, so thank you for joining the community. But I'll see you in the next video. Let's keep calling out this weak leadership.